Back in 2017 when he came to me, we got him peeled for that show and he came third. I saw that Dudley had really good genetics, really good potential, really good work ethic, and when you put all that together, that's where you get a pro bodybuilder. So I knew from day one that Dudley could get right to the top.
Good morning, YouTube. Day 3 of peak week. It's Wednesday. We've got a lot to do today. I'm just going to make my morning green drink, which I'll show you because I always forget to do it and I just drink it there. But lots to do today. First thing in the morning, get the PCR test because we fly to Spain tomorrow. And then after that, we're going to head to Strength Pro Gym for a posing session with Emma. And then after the posing session, we are heading over to Leeds to Ricky Moore's 1RM gym. So Ricky was one of my first ever coaches. He prepped me for the British Championships 2017. And yeah, we can just have a little chat with him about my progress, hopefully, and let him know So yeah, we can have a little bit of a chat with him about my progress and where I've come from since 2017, men's physique athlete. It's been a journey and Ricky's seen it from the start. So I'm excited. I haven't seen him in ages. So here's the greens drink. If you haven't seen what I've put in, we've got the greens powder, we've got the apple cider vinegar, we've got the lemon, we've got the vitamin C, and I've also got my multivitamins and stuff here that I'll take with it too. Let's get this half a lemon in, just squeeze it, and then with water, shake it, and that's the morning drink, which will help with digestion and just setting the body and the gut up for the day. One thing is today I'm going to try and not eat my first meal until basically pre-training, because training has to be done earlier than usual. So obviously I'm not posing until 9:30, and then from there I need to get over to the gym. I'll figure out timings and stuff like that, but I would rather, it depends, if we get more carbs, if Coach puts in carbs today, I can eat that earlier, but if not, then I'm going to try to eat that meal a touch later. But we'll figure it out. So Coach has responded now, so plans are in place for today. It is just a 20-minute incline walk on a treadmill. I'll go get that done after the COVID test and before posing. And then I'll probably eat after doing the cardio. And then eat again after the posing and then go train later on, probably about 11. So that is that. In other terms as well, I needed to know what is going on in terms of tomorrow. Yeah, I needed to know what's going on in terms of tomorrow because I set off at like 3 a.m. to go to the airport, and obviously Jace isn't going to be up to check my pictures. So we've got like a pre-plan. We know what's happening, basically everything the same. We've just thrown in one extra meal because of the time in the morning that I'm up. So it's a little bit more carbs, but that's all it is. The plan is to eat big on Friday mainly, spill over a little bit and then pull in tight on the day because the show is on the evening. Out the house now, my beautiful people. Tracksuit on, is freezing once again. We're at the PCR test place, so we go and get this done, and then that's one step closer to getting on the flight tomorrow morning. We should get the results later today. I'm absolutely starving today as well. Let's go get this done. Cardio just getting done, and then we're gonna go eat first meal, which will be the cream of rice as usual, I'm going to go a little bit less, so 50 grams of cream of rice, and then I'll push the 90 grams of cream of rice after that as a pre-workout meal, just because of training times today.
Shall we just go from the top, 3/4?
Yeah.
Yeah? You should start with those. Okay, relax. On your left lat, don't push tension down. You're ever so slightly nipping through the left lat, so just keep the arm soft as it is, you know, just up here, so you're just slightly pinching, so completely relax again. And lift the chest before you flare, so just lift upwards from here, good. Now flare from here. That's better, that's better. And just pull that left shoulder forward to touch. Edge here. More. Relax. On through the side, through the serratus, think about almost breathing. As you breathe out, pull in here, touch here. Now lift the head and the chest up to the ceiling. Lift the head up to the ceiling as well. More, head up, there you go. Now push the shoulders wider. Hold. So these staying connected, this and this staying connected, but pushing upwards here. Now externally rotate the shoulder. Go on, that. Nice. Same on this side. Push upwards here. That's better. Leg. It's alright. Walk it again from the top. So, you front lat spread?
No,
Is that not yet?
Yeah, I think I just moved a little bit too quick from here into hitting that. Yeah, I just moved a little bit too quick. Better. Better. Yeah. It'll feel a bit sticky in places. Yeah. Kind of getting the mark.
Yeah. But that looks better. It looks just a little bit more dramatic as well.
Yeah. I feel like when on stage, like when I really pull me into it, like it's
but just make sure that when you're on stage and you put that energy into it, that you then don't start to crunch down or compact the frame. Because there was a couple, I know you just running through it, there's a couple of moments there where you did a front double but you dropped in slightly through the upper top line. So just have that, know exactly how that needs to feel. Let's go again from the top and really take your time, milk it, and just think about the lower half, especially when you are facing the front. Leg, squeeze the quads. Don't worry. Good.
Yo, so we pulled up to 1RM training studio and I'm going to go get this pump upper workout, speak to Ricky, who I'm not sure if I've said was my first ever coach, and it's going to be nice to get an interview. I'm not sure if we're going to put it in this video because the video might be too long, or we might just put it as a separate video. We also might put it in this and as a separate video as well. So yeah, we're going to have a little chat about like where I came from, like 2017, that first ever show, like all that kind of stuff. So it's going to be a good insight into me, as well as just you get a little bit of footage of the pump session. It won't be too crazy, too intense. We're a few days out. I fly tomorrow morning, so it's just a more, I've said this all week, getting blood around the body. That is the main focus. So let's get in and let's see Ricky and let you guys see 1RM training studio. Let's give you a little run around of the gym. I'll give you the wall of fame here. Ricky with all these famous guys. Trust me, IFBB Pro Dudley Dixon's going to be up there soon. Got some big sets on these machines. Big sets with these dumbbells. Here we got Ricky putting his client through some work. We'll be able to chat to him later. That's the intensity we work out all the time. Always working at intensity like that. Big set.
Hey, up, Dudley.
All right.
How are you, son?
Good, good.
Nice to meet you, okay?
You too, man.
Right,
You too, yeah.
Yeah, you crack on. I'll come see you about 1.
Yeah, that's cool.
15, 20 minutes.
That's cool. I'm going to start training, just get a little pump. Can be a detriment to the physique on stage. So it's not about breaking down muscle. You don't want to break down muscle. You literally just want to get the blood through and get the blood pumping. So, yeah.
Yeah, you've gained some good size, haven't you? Let's have a look here.
Yeah, that's what I've been trying to do. That's the goal.
A bit further back. You want to see you too big for... Oh, mate, yeah, you look class. Mate, lats have come on loads, haven't they? Because that was always a bit of a weaker point, I think, your width, but they've come right out. Okay, you add up to some... You add up to some massive, aren't they?
My adductors come through when I do that.
Yeah.
Making sure that's
Get that. But they're not... But they're hitting that, but try not to come over with it. Because then when you hit, you're a bit forward, so it's try to get it, so you're bringing your upper lats out as well. Hey, you've come on so much, haven't you? Yeah. Nice, hammies and glutes. Yeah. Delts are, you know what, your delts are popping in that pose. What was it, 3 years? Did you do that 3 years? Yeah, yeah. Everything's come on so much. Yeah. Quads look wicked, mate. I think the thing I'm most impressed with is your adductors. They're fucking absolutely awesome.
Yo, what's going on, guys? So I'm here with my first proper coach, Ricky, who took me into the British Championship 2017 as a men's physique athlete, and like we're here. How many years later? What is it, 2021 now?
4 years later, yeah.
4 years later, still bodybuilding, but this is where it all began. This is where the drive, this is where I learned a lot of the core stuff and how I train, how I diet, like how I push other people within coaching, business, all that kind of stuff. This 1RM is the base of all that. This is like where it all started. This is like the grassroots. So now coming into a shows where I'm pushing for a pro card and moving up to classic, it's just amazing to look back at what's happened over the last 4 years. And the first time I entered these doors and didn't have a clue about bodybuilding, and my prep was going horrible at that time, because I did the lead show, the UK BFF qualifiers for the British Championships. I placed second. I was looking horrible. I had a bad coach at that time, not really knowing what I was doing. and then I came to Ricky. We knew we could look so much better. So yeah, it just went from there.
We had, I think, 6 weeks at that point, and Dudley came to me at that point, and he was looking all right, but the plan that he was on wasn't the best. So we changed a few things, got him on a really strict diet, and Dudley's like a robot. He just sticks to everything like glue, did everything I asked of him, and he just would, literally every day was looking better and better. So in 6 weeks, we turned him around, and he looked absolutely phenomenal. He responds really well to training and diet, and then ended up coming, was it third?
Third in Britain.
Third in Britain, which was a phenomenal result.
Like 30 guys.
I was going to say it was a huge class as well. Yeah.
When junior physique, that were a year that it boomed. Every guy wanted to compete, so every guy was just doing physique for the sake of it.
So to come third with that many people in such a deep class was a phenomenal result, and that was kind of the start of Dudley's journey to getting where he is now. And the difference in his physique, I've just seen him for the first time in a year or two. The difference in his physique now compared to then is night and day. I always knew he had the potential. I always said that, but the amount of muscle he's gained, the shape he's got. I'm hoping he can go all the way and get that pro card.
Yeah, that's it. So I will be competing in men's physique as well as classic. So because it's just a year of transition, I'm going to do both.
Right.
So if I get the pro card in men's physique, it carries over to classic anyway.
That's
so
right. You can just work through the classic.
Yeah, it just means I take two years off to get big enough for like pro classic. Do you know what I mean? But
Dudley's too big. Dudley's too big for physique. Definitely. Classic's definitely the class for him.
I think it flows better with my physique though. That's like the main thing. Like men's physique, I'm looking at the poses and I'm like, I don't get to flow as much as like I want to flow.
Yeah, you don't get to show your physique to its fullest.
Yeah.
And Dudley's legs are amazing. He's got the best adductors I've probably ever seen. So what a waste to have them shorts on and cover them up, you know?
Yeah. In terms of weaknesses for this season going on to next season, what would you say from what you've just seen? Like?
Well, I just had a good look at Dudley going through his poses, and he's looking phenomenal. Like I say, he's got a lot of strong points. Weak points, I'd say definitely arms need to be a little bit bigger for next year, and that's mainly because his shoulders are so good. They're overpowering his arms a little bit, so I'd like a little bit more size on the arms. Legs look really good. Quads and adductors, really, really good. Maybe from the back, a little bit more hamstrings and calves. Yeah. So hamstrings, calves, arms, really, I'd say that are the 3 points that you need to work on for next year.
Yeah. So got a few pointers there, know what we need to work on. Like, did you see this coming though? Like, back 4 years ago, did you see it getting to the level that it's got now in terms of like...
Sorry, he's asking that question, but he knows I saw it coming because I said he's got the potential to go all the way. Yeah. So, back in 2017 when he came to me, we got him peeled for that show and he came third. I saw that Dudley had really good genetics, really good potential, really good work ethic, and when you put all that together, that's where you get a pro bodybuilder. So I knew from day one that Dudley could get right to the top.
Yeah. So we put the work in, we keep going. I mean, I've had periods over the last 4 years where it's been like, do I want to do this anymore? Because it's just like, you can get hung up on bad coaches, and out of 5 coaches I've had, 3 of them have been bad. That's crazy. That obviously not being yourself. And Jace, 3 of them have been like, it have turned very, very bad.
Right.
In terms of like just being horrible and like proper knocking my confidence down to where I don't want to bodybuild anymore. Do you know what I mean?
Which is not great. That's not what we're in the industry for. We're here to build people up, not knock them down.
Yeah.
So
if anyone's in the Leeds area looking for a PT, you know where to come to Ricky. Who might be in Dubai soon as well, so got to think about the future as well. If you're out in Dubai and you see Ricky and you want to jump on the team, the 1RM team, if it expands to Dubai, then
who knows?
You never
know.
know.
We'll see. Who knows what the future holds there?
But yeah, that's a thing that I want to express to everyone. Be careful when you're picking your coach and really make sure that you can make that connection, because even though I'm not coached by Ricky anymore, like I still respect him probably at the top of the list of everyone that's coached me, like, because this was the grassroots and this is where the whole dedication and belief in myself started. It started from here at 1RM, so I'm really appreciative for that.
Thank you very much, Dudley.
Yeah.
All the best for the show, lad.
It's been good speaking to you, Ricky.
See you later, guys.
We're out. Is that done? Ricky only had a small amount of time because he had to get off to his skiing lesson. He started skiing lessons and he's really, really tight because he has so much clients, this and that, so much stuff on. So we just managed to grab a little bit of his time. It was mid-workout, so I did go back into the workout, do a few like back exercises after that, not really special, just pumps. And then now we're gonna go to Aldi, get some stuff for the rest of the day. So I need to get some steak for today. And then, yeah, that's it. I think we just chill, and then we set off 3 a.m. in the morning to go to Manchester Airport to go and fly to Alicante. So let's get to Aldi, get this shit that I need, and then we just chill and sit and watch Harry Potter all night. Something that I forgot to mention was pre-workout. I had a very good pre-workout, to be fair. It was Redcon's gaming formula. So like, I think it's called Warhead. It's for gamers. I used that with 1 scoop of Big Noise, and trust me, not Big Noise, Total War. 1 scoop with Total War and 1 scoop of the gaming formula, and bro, that's a good pre-workout. Like the mental stimulus, the focus that it gave me, like at this point on prep, geez, good, banging. Okay guys, I've tried to switch off tonight as much as possible. Got in, had a chill, watched Harry Potter, Champions League was also on, jumped in the bath, did a full body shave, obviously, because for when the tan gets put on, I'll redo it again as well Friday night. But yeah, I'm going to get up and out at 2 a.m. So last meal has just gone down now. It is 9:15. I'll go to sleep, wake up at 2 a.m. Photos, send over to coach, all that. Get to the airport for 4, I think, yeah. And then flight's at about 6, I think. So, man, I'm tired, but almost game day, and it's a step closer. Night.